Yo, 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 what's happening? Check it out. It said motherfucking you dudes, that train's coming through. Yeah, it's gonna hit hard. You caught in the light, you can't move. Get ready. Here we go, man. Freedom Pie, man, bringing you that hot topic, man, of the day. Why LeBron James is out of his league. Listen, let's keep it real, man. LeBron James is and always has been an anomaly, man. You know, from the beginning, he's always been an anomaly. As soon as a man got an understanding of the game as a young man, it was out the room. He came in the game already a savant, man. Yeah. So, coming in the game with that much knowledge already locked in his head, we watched how he played with power and finesse. And he learned throughout the game, man, how to really understand the game and unfold it before it even happened, just like a true chess player. Ask any of the men that play with him on the basketball court, that's all they say. They say they don't understand how the man can read the play before the play even happens, but they sitting here watching him do it and they playing with him and they're like, man, it's just amazing. He's seen so many defenses, he's seen so many offenses, and yet he still understands each one of them and how to break it down. And I'm going to tell you why LeBron James is out of his league. He's out of his league mentally. His mental capabilities of understanding and seeing the projections of the game before they unfold is what causes him to be out of his league. And I'm gonna tell you why, man. That can be frustrating because he's sitting there saying, "Don't you see it? Don't you see it?" And nobody else sees it. Nobody else sees how these plays unfold but him. He's the only one on the court that's got this super power vision. His genius is fully connected when it comes to understanding the formats of the game. And he's able to see plays break down before it even happens. And he's standing there in his mind and he's watching this happen. And not only his position, other positions. And it's almost like, it's not almost like, it's frustrating to him because he's saying, didn't you see it great unfold? Didn't you see it happen? He's out of his league, man. The man is a time traveler. He's before his time on that court, man. And so for him to watch and see how it unfolds and for him to be able to digest the fact that others can't see like he sees is amazing. Especially for him to keep up the game that he has delivered. 20, 30-point games every game. 20 something every. It's his 20th year, man. I'm telling you, we can go back through this season, whatever season, and you got like half the league that can't. It's more than half the league that can't keep up the stats that this man is keeping up. Young men that cannot keep up the stats that LeBron James is delivering every night he touched the court. This is why LeBron James is out of his league. You know, if you just look at the matchups that he's been in, and they have been, most of the matchups have been so far off balance, man. His best years, man, was really enjoying the game is when he was in Miami. See, when he was in Miami, he had a mental connection with Dwayne Wade. Him and Wade on that court was like brothers. And they had a connection, and they was able to do what it needed to do and have fun at the same time. You see? And when you play with somebody that's on a great level, and then have to come back down and play with cats that barely showing up, you got to beg them to play, they got attitudes. You trying to be great and play basketball, you got to come back and deal with this. You feel me? He don't want to show up. It's just been so many different scenarios of attitudes and people that this man has had to deal with. Y'all gotta understand, man, this man is more than just a basketball player on and off the court. And this is why LeBron James is out of his league. Because he's more than that, man. Even as a representative of the game, no matter what colors he got on or what team he plays for, man, how the man represent the game. You feel me? And then anything that the media try to put on him as some blotch, he changed teams. Who? He got the right to do that. What? When he shows his liberty, when the man shows his liberty to make choices and do. Listen, ain't nobody screaming about it when everybody else decide they want to change jobs and go get a better job. I don't see nobody burning jerseys at y'all's place of business. I don't see y'all out here running around on the screen, screaming and hollering when, y'all change jobs and y'all wanna, ain't nobody doing that. So it was just the whole catch-22 of it was disrespectful and childish. The media bit into it because it's so tab on TV and people were really into, oh yeah, watch this, burning a man's jersey and all that crap. And then he come back and give you a ring. You feel me? So he's had to deal with a lot of the head games, the hate, the love, just him personally, man, at the same time raise a family, man. At the same time be on an elite level, man, even as a representative of his family, man. And I take my hat off to the man for that. And he's done this, and we don't understand, he got 20 in, but man, he's still a young man. Still a young man. And he's paid in full. So just the whole catch-22, man, when you open this book up on this young man right here, man. He been a whistle, he been a clean whistle the whole game, man. He dig the whole way, he been a clean whistle. And that ain't saying nobody's perfect, man. We understand nobody's perfect. He is human. And so what we are talking about, man, is on that basketball court and on that limelight, just in the spotlight, period. The man's been outstanding. Outstanding. And for anybody else to say that he hasn't been outstanding on the court and off the court, you gotta be a pure hater, man. And so at the same time, man, changing gears, you gotta look at this guy, man, and you look at his stats. Yeah, they stacked. Yeah, they definitely stacked. But he stacked them. He put in that work and did that up and down that court. threw them passes, shot them shots, man. That man did that no matter what. You can say this, I don't care what it is. That he's always been out of his league. How you gonna say they stacked? He always been out of his league. It's nobody really that has really been, you know, on that level, man, of vision and understanding of the game. It's been some guys who have can play physically match up. They're talking about just physical matchup, and there's very few who can do that. But physical matchup, we talking about physical, mental, the whole catch, man. This man is like a combination of, man, all the greats. Just put all together, including Jerry West, all of them, cause Magic Johnson, Jerry West, you know what I'm saying? James Worthy, all them guys, man. Dr. J, Kareem, everybody. I believe this man's genetics is crazy. And his genetic, when I say just not genetic, not the build form, but like I said back at mental form that he got, his clarity, especially in that field, man. And you gotta understand genetics works that way. Whatever your people have done in a lifetime, man, you'd be surprised how many people are doing what the people have done for years. And I'm saying I believe this is a total genetic twist, man, with this guy, man. And that's why he is out of his league. It's not a bad thing, but you know what I'm saying, man. It was a time, man, when Mike Tyson was out of his league. He was out of his league. Nobody could stand before him. It was a time. And you know, just my personal take is, and you know, it's about man being grounded. Had Mike been really grounded, you know, in himself and been more confident in himself, he was knocking guys out because he was scared to get knocked out, and he didn't want to get knocked out. See, people look at a boxer or a fighter and they say, "Why is he so vicious?" Because he don't want to get knocked out. He might didn't want to get knocked out. The other people was have maybe comfortable with it or vision themselves getting knocked out. Mike didn't vision himself getting knocked out. He envisioned himself knocking people out. And as quick as he could do it, yeah, he could get it and get on out of there. You know. And so, man, when you a savant, when you on another level, you know, this guy's LeBron James is like a shooting star, man. You look up and you see shooting star. That's what he is, man. And then y'all can say what you want to say about it, man. But again, hats off, man, to greatness. That's all. And I think more people should be just saying, you know what? Even people in our everyday lives. Hats off to the greatness, man. Y'all pushing through. Y'all doing what it do. And y'all reaching new heights. And that's what it's about, man, no matter what. Even if you giving back to society, man, in your greatest form, fashion that you can, man. If you somebody standing, you a cop, one of them street cops, and you directing traffic and getting little kids through, hey, you're great too. So it's not about just seeing greatness in one person, but it's just about recognizing that that greatness is in everybody. We having to acknowledge the basketball players because, they own the sports league and this is what they do, but we need everybody to know. And I want everybody to know you could be out of the league, out of your league too. Check yourself. Look around. You might be too great for what's going on. And I know I had to look around and say, man, I'm too great for this. I'm too great to be in this mess. And that's how we got to look at life. We got to look at ourselves. Sometimes, you got to say, I'm too great for that. Somebody might offer you a drink or something like that. And you might be out just having a good time. No, you got to drive home, but say, hey, I'm too great for that. I'm too great. And I'm out of that league to do myself like that, man. So, man, we're going to always grow from every situation. Even when we talking about great basketball players, man, hey, it applies to self. Apply this conversation that we having about one of the greatest players, persons that we seen in the NBA, in the league. Always apply it to yourself. Cause we ain't just talking. We talking this brother up. And we talking up good. And we gonna always lift that up. Cause it's rare. It's rare. So again, man, let's not be no haters. Now it's always gonna be haters. Without the haters, you can't be greater. So we know it's gonna always be haters, and they gonna shoot their shot. Man, did you hear guys say all that about Lebron James? Whoop. Man, listen, facts is facts, and it is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is, man. Man's out of his league. Always has been out of his league. That's why he got them numbers like he got. But Jordan was out of his league when he got his game together and he got himself together. He was out of his league, but he took a little beating too. So everybody takes their beating in the game. And that's what we all have to recognize. We can't just always focus on the greatness. Because we know what it took to get to the greatness. Man, beatings, man. Them guys done took some beatings, man, on them courts, man. To get to that so-called status that you call great. You put in that work. And there it is. So just don't, man, I know I ain't never giving up. Don't y'all never give up. No matter what. Just keep on keeping on. Sometimes you gotta change gears and do something else. It don't make no difference. Don't look at life as a failure. Look at it as an experience. Don't say, oh, I failed in that area. Say, no, I experienced that area. And I think it's about as far as I need to go in this area. Switch up and do whatever it is you need to do. Just as long as you stay out of some kind of depression mode and stay focused, man, and keep on keeping on. Like the train, LeBron James. You feel me? Keep on keeping on like the train, LeBron James, man. Y'all know it's real, man. Hey, if you want to leave, you know what I'm saying? A few messages down at the bottom, break it off, let everybody know how you feel about it, chat it up, break it off, talk about it, get it in. Man, y'all do it, man. But whatever you do, get back at me, man. Get back at me. Freedom Pie, man. We bringing it down, we chopping it up, and we giving it to you raw. Best believe that. So ain't nobody gonna hate on nobody. We just gonna lift brothers up, man. We gonna lift them people up, man, that deserve it, man. It ain't always gotta be the knockdown. It ain't always gotta be the knockdown, y'all. Feel me? Cat Williams is knocked down. Everybody need to be knocked down. You did? He done knocked down everybody. He done put that bully down. That comedy bully right there, man. He had that Hulk Hogan on him, man. He's out of his league, too. You feel me? So, it's all about how you approach it and how you slice it up, man, and digest it. So, I appreciate y'all's time. Wasn't nothing but a 20 minutes splash, man.
We turning on the light.
Get back at your boy, man. Your man's Freedom Pie, man. Another day. get on the
Turn
train,
it on
man,
the
and get that
light.
real. You hear me?
Check it
Peace
out.
out.